What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. The day we've literally all been waiting for just might actually be here. Teen Mom OG star Amber Portwood may have actually dumped Matt Baier, okay? And before I even get into the story, I just want to quickly say that I pulled out my best specifically for this moment, you guys. Like, I know that Amber cannot say outright that she kicked Matt to the curb because of her contracts with MTV, and we're gonna get into that a little bit later, but I just feel it in my bones, you guys. My soul, my spirit is telling me that Amber has finally dropped that 200-pound dead weight. And you guys, I swear on everything that I own, if it is true, I am live streaming with you. We're all popping champagne, mimosas, depending on time of day that the official word gets out, we are drinking together because we deserve it after the emotional roller coaster these two have put us in for well over 2 years. As soon as news breaks that Amber broke up with, officially kicked him out of the house, took his name off the accounts, everything, Matt Baier, we are all, if you're of age, I gotta say this legally, if you're of age. Anyway, let's jump into the story at hand. I'm gonna put my bubbly, I got that bubbly in my Don Lehman voice away, and we're gonna jump into the story. So this story is coming from reddit.com, you guys. The screen grab and everything is from reddit.com, and someone reported that as they were watching Amber's Instagram live story, it seemed as though she confirmed that she broke up with Matt Baier. And this is exactly why they came to the conclusion. So according to them, Amber was asked in the live stream, she was in bed, by the way, because where else would she be? Yeah, you're right, the couch or the bathtub, but this time she was in bed, and someone asked her whether or not she was still with Matt, and she responded by saying, "What do you think? Do you see him in my bed?" And she kind of tilted her little camera around, and there was no signs of Matt on the bed, and there wasn't even any grease or oil on her side of the bed, so you just know for sure he hasn't been there for at least a week. I'm pretty sure it takes at least a week to get rid of the soaking, dents of grease. And apparently she kept trying to really strongly imply that the two of them were actually done, because another question is reported to have been whether or not she wanted to have any more kids, to which Amber responded, "Yes, if I find the right guy." Sidebar, I really hope Amber does not have any more kids, because she's got a kid that is pretty self-sufficient already. Leah's a really smart girl, and she's of that age where she can take care of herself, and Amber still hardly parents the poor girl. And apparently someone else asked Amber where her man was at, and Amber was like, "What man? I have no man." And then she continued on by saying, "I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but he's not in my bed." Kind of in a put two and two together, doofus. I am giving you as much information and prodding you as I can without, breaking my contract here. Unfortunately for Amber, officially being clean, scot-free of Matt is going to be a lot easier said than done, because this girl had him living in her home from the very first day that she met him. She's got his name on some of the properties she's bought with her damn money. She even has his name on joint bank accounts, and he went and bought himself a Corvette, which is a six-figure vehicle, okay? And so he bought this Corvette, and it seems like he bought it by tricking her that it was a car for her. As we saw in the Being Matt special, she would tell his kids it's a car for her and stuff like that. And unfortunately, Amber did also seem to let the beans slip in this live stream that Matt is gone, and so is that damn Corvette, which I'm assuming is the most expensive damn thing Amber owned. Why she was so financially reckless is literally beyond me. It's one thing to buy gifts for a person, but it's a completely different thing to have their name on things. Your boyfriend is not your husband, girl, especially a boyfriend of 2 years who has been living with you for 2 years. That does not make mathematical or common sense, right? Ladies, your boyfriend of 2 years should not be your cohabitating partner of 2 years also. Have some time to get to know this person, and this is how abusers work. They want to squeeze themselves into your life as quickly as possible, cut you off from everybody you know, and this is exactly what happened to Amber. I don't think she would have been so fiscally irresponsible had the two of them been living separately the way that they should have been. So here are two other tidbits that came out of the live stream. The first one being that Amber says that there is no deal with Vivid. She seemed really flippant about it, as if, the whole thing was just a publicity stunt to distract from Matt's DICK pic leaking onto the internet, perhaps. And she also said that she had nothing to do with Heather's firing, and instead she seemed to deflect the blame back onto Farrah Abraham, which makes no sense whatsoever, because Farrah Farrah seems to still be really close to the producer Heather. Remember, Heather posted on Twitter that the two of them are working on special projects as well. So if anybody got Heather fired, it is Amber. It's not Farrah, in my personal opinion, right? You guys, what do you think about all of this information Amber spilled in her live stream? Do you think that she finally got the nerve to kick Matt Baier to the curb, or no? I'm remembering right now Farrah Abraham's dad, Michael, saying that Amber and Matt orchestrate fake breakups all the time for media attention, but I'm kind of inclined to believe that it just might be the real deal this time around. I'm also curious to know what you think about her trying to insinuate that Farrah might have been the person to get, Teen Mom OG producer Heather fired. Leave all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. You can also like this video, subscribe for more. Feel free to share it with your friends as well, and follow me across social media where I absolutely love chatting with you. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.